Now, hang on a tick. What is that on the horizon? Is it a storm? A kraken? No, it's recognition because, well, Captain S.M. Timbers Esquire, yes, that glorious bearded menace from the podcast What You Are Listening to, Roll Britannia, has only got nominated for a Crit Award. That's right, Best NPC for 2025. Well, no, I ain't ever chased awards, see? But if people wants to give me one, well, who might argue, eh? Go on then, cast your votes, and make an old pirate smile. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tap the link in the episode description, or head to critawards.com to vote for the only captain who's made piracy look this charming. And if I don't win, that Derek will definitely be walking the plank again.
No, please, Timbers, have mercy. I've forgotten how to swim.
The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
Switch to Verizon Business and get more from your internet without paying more for your internet. Get LTE Business Internet starting at $39 a month when paired with select business mobile plans. That's unlimited data, and with it, unlimited possibilities. Start saving today with Verizon Business, ranked #1 in small business internet customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Starting price for 25 megabits per second LTE internet plan with smartphone plan savings, plus taxes, fees, and economic adjustment charge. Terms apply. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for this day.
Ahoy there, this be part 2 of the episode. If you ain't listened to part 1 yet, what be you doing here? Head back over, part 1's available right now. If not, let's get back into the action. Avast!
To that as well. And then everybody who knows the show will be like, why have you got a hockey stick? Why have you got a hockey stick?
Like,
And
wait,
a fez
did you?
gaff?
I'll just say, it'll become clear, eh?
Yeah.
We'll get you a jug of maple syrup just to go with it.
Literally, I'll sit there with those 3 items at the fairs and everyone will be like, what the fuck's happened to Jeff?
What's happened
And
to Jeff?
no one explained to anyone until this episode comes out.
He's got no light-up trainers anymore either.
Yeah.
Actually, what footwear do you have?
No, I do have light-up trainers.
Oh, do you?
They just don't have any powers or abilities.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the 3 items I bought.
Oh, they're just regular light-up trainers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
White t-shirt, pocketless trousers that now have stick-on pockets.
Yeah.
A
Adhesive
white t-shirt
pockets.
And a stone of fast speed was what I got for 800 gold from.
Yeah. And your white t-shirt has a breast pocket now as well.
It does now, yes.
Yeah. It's a stick-on pocket.
Yeah. I need to get some stick-on pockets.
You do need to get some stick-on pockets.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Sparrow. So
You can move them around.
we're out. I've got burglary to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have fun.
Will do.
Don't get
Take him
caught.
to Timbers at Nassau and tell him.
Very rarely do.
Well, we just had to rescue you.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it's been a bad day for me.
Yeah, we can tell.
Take him to Timbers at Nassau.
Time for a redemption arc.
Yeah.
And
Spin off.
Just keep doing the fingers.
take him to Timbers at Nassau and then send word to us when you've done it. And I'll
Got it?
I'll get in touch to give you the password to the other one.
Yeah, you blinder, you have to do that. And luckily, just as he does it, a little fire is just going to shoot from his finger as he realises that blinder is now his ring of finger guns command. As he shoots it just past Vinny Colpardo.
That would have been amazing. Yeah, I'm on it. We're friends now. We'll sort you out. Blam!
Yeah, blinder.
Oh God, he's dead. He's dead. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Was that easy? What are you playing at, Milo?
It's just a headless body just going
and just collapses back into the spray. Well, that was easy.
It would be extraordinary. That would have been one of the best and worst natural ones if there was a roll ever. Like, oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Okay.
Anyway, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
Because the ring finger guns is instant hit, I believe.
It's
It's magic missile. Yeah,
so it's instant hit, so I can choose this.
Take
his head off.
No.
Oh, sorry.
spear a seagull.
Just slides
with it.
past his ear enough that he's going to be able to claim for the rest of his life that
There was an
taken
attempted
out.
assassination.
Yeah.
He was near, yeah.
And
Nice.
Don't know why you're all laughing.
I was talking about Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah. There's been an attempt on my life.
There was an attempted assassination which brought the whole of the Republic together in his favour, as
which
he
has left me scarred.
suggested
and
that they bring
disfigured.
together unified powers that he would have to protect the Republic. And
On which,
yeah,
Sounds like a load of shit. At least
yeah, something like
an
that.
empty one, like
That's
Trump or something.
definitely what I meant.
yeah.
All right, no more.
I was talking about Palpatine.
This is the one place you don't have to encounter politics.
I'm still talking about Palpatine.
Yeah. Senate politics is still politics.
Sorry.
Oh.
So Vinny says, or the Sparrow, or whatever you want to call him. He says, right.
He said to call the Sparrow.
He did, yeah. He said, so, see you
Jeff just doing it with one hand out of fear.
later. And
Catch
he
you on the flip
just
side.
reaches inside his jacket, pulls out a grappling hook, fires it upwards and goes, peace.
I wish mine was that long.
We all do.
I do. He says as he flies away.
We all do.
Oh, he's a bit of a show off, isn't he?
Yeah.
Derek.
And that's coming from me.
I hope he keeps his word.
Well, that's why I kind of tried to sweeten the deal with something that he might get in return. You know?
We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
What are you going to do? You're just stuck down at the bottom of some cliffs now.
And we haven't got long till Keth reinflates.
I'm not
40
cured.
minutes.
What are you saying? Take advantage of it and use him as a raft or what?
Low resolution Kev just goes.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm not cured.
Now you're yo-yo dieting.
Yo-yo dieting. It's bad for you, Kev.
It's really bad for you.
Where? I don't
it's
really
also
know where we can
delicious.
go. There's no point going that way because we'll just have to go through it all again.
Toscobble Manor.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know where I am, guys, so we have to take the lead. on
Toscobble
this one.
Estate.
Like, there's obviously Reacher there and
Yeah.
Royal Guards and
we
Stuff.
don't know if there's a Royal Guard. We camped outside. Reacher kidnapped us.
That is true.
Yes,
You've not seen any Royal Guards.
kind of seems
Well.
like it might just be him.
should go have a
The
look.
place was abandoned. We can do. It's up to you. It's your estate.
We should go find Doris, really, but I don't.
Yeah. But
I
we're
don't know how we
closer to
get
doing
out
that.
of this situation.
Well, some of us.
Oh, you can go
fly
up, you
and
can go
float.
down, you can go left, or you can just stay here and die.
Does there seem, as we're looking left or right, does
Yeah.
it seem like there's sort of like some sort of thing notched into the cliff? There's a walkway or some way of climbing up. It's
Just to the
literally
bottom of the cliff.
beach.
Yeah, you're just. It's not a beach. It's literally a rocky outcrop just
rocks
outside this.
along.
Yeah.
Well, how did he get here? Where's the exit?
You saw that grappling hook.
Well, you're
Probably
World's greatest thief.
How
Probably
high-
that bit in reverse, right?
As high as the other cliff was, but you're at the bottom of it
Okay.
instead of 2/3 of the way up.
Yeah. So it's about 150 feet.
Yeah.
Which I can't do.
No.
I can't mass polymorphos because I'm out of
yeah.
spell slot.
Shit.
So
Why don't we have a rest then?
Just gonna have a long rest at the bottom of this cliff.
Make ourselves feel
Hope
a
the
bit
tide
better.
doesn't come in.
Yeah, right.
you go back into the cave,
I don't want to go
have a
back
long
there.
rest, because then if the tide does come in, we're not outside the cave.
If the tide does come in, you're trapped in a cave filling with water.
No, we close the door.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's true.
To be fair, 3 of you will be fine.
Yeah.
What, because this one floats?
No, because they've got a device that lets them breathe underwater.
Yeah,
okay.
we've got
And Jeff's got a vest of buoyancy.
So do I. And the ringer dolphin thing.
So they'll float and they can breathe underwater.
And I can breathe underwater. So why didn't you just get in the water?
Just get in the water, you freaks.
What's this ring of dolphin?
I'm going to say, I'm waiting here because I can get in the water, but I didn't think the rest of you
Dolphin
could.
ring.
Yeah, what is it?
Are we
Does it
thinking of
help you
swimming up the coast then?
Oh, it helps you swim. It doesn't like command dolphins.
Yeah.
No.
All right, shall we swim over to those docks over there then?
Okay.
Race you there.
How far is it?
I'm just floaty. It's just about floaty.
It just doesn't sink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Okay, let's swim over
It's
to
gonna
the docks
take-
over
it's gonna
there.
take a
He's got
lot
his
longer,
150 meter badge.
Oh.
I'm just saying, when you dive in like fish and off,
He's a doggy paddle.
you know, like Keth walking earlier. Imagine me in the water.
Keeping the fares above the water.
Keth, can you still walk? Boots of floatiness?
How far are we going? I might just fly.
Ooh.
I might just fly.
Yeah, the docks. How long would it take us roughly to swim there, me and him, with movement? A few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
not. It's not really
You
far
can,
away.
you can swim quite
I
quickly.
thought.
It's not an insurmountable distance. It's just like there.
Jeff's gonna, if you're swimming quite quickly, Jeff's gonna pull out his FaceTime watch and goes, "When you get to the dock, Derek, give me a call and switch places with me."
And then swim again.
And then swim back.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll swim over using bonus action dash and dash, so that's 90 feet every 6 seconds.
I think it's in time.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying really quick.
Yeah, you get there pretty quick.
Like a speedboat.
Yeah.
He's leaving wake behind him.
And then I'll
Keth's like, stop it!
Yeah.
get up,
Bouncing up and down.
onto the dock. I'll do a quick perception check.
Yep.
Do I see anybody? Is the dock busy? Anybody around me? Perception plus 10.
You don't see anyone.
Okay. I wish I could switch places with. I'll FaceTime him first. Look.
Hello, mate. You there?
Hello, I'm over here now.
Oh, cool.
I wish I could switch places with you.
I wish so too. Still looking at his watch, looks up and different surroundings now. I'm on a dock. Excellent.
Just as I'm
You swim back again.
climbing up.
Yep.
You're right, Jeff.
Hey there. Yeah.
How did you get that?
Magic.
Swimming.
Oh, you're
You
swimming.
dolphin.
I was swimming. Oh, you're a dolphin?
You swimming
with
as
my
well?
dolphin.
I suppose.
Oh, I thought you were.
I was walking over, so I guess it's like
over
just
the
walk
water.
over.
I was
If anything,
swimming.
Keth's last again because he walks and this is everyone else either switched places or swam really fast.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
if I was like, I'm not going to swim?
I can.
Don't want to get wet.
I can bring
today.
you over, River.
Piggyback from Keth.
If you're afraid of the water, I can bring you over.
Already over.
God.
Yeah, I'll swim back, and we're all
All on the jetty.
all on the jetty.
Let's have a come in and look around and
Any
see what's
ships?
occurring.
Any boats?
You're looking for boats and ships.
Yeah, any kind of transportation. Okay.
I'm looking for people like harbour
What's your
masters.
modifier? Perception.
Plus two.
Okay. What are you looking for?
People.
People.
I was looking, like a nosy harbour master like last time or anything like
Royal
What's your
Guards
modifier?
on guard.
13.
13. Wow. No.
Can
He's wet. He's dead perceptive. Is
It's
that
well perceptive.
I would like to see, having my memory of what the place was like when I was last there.
You don't remember the last time you were there.
No, I don't remember that specific. I remember when I was there, though.
Oh, yeah,
I have
but
memory of that house.
You have the last memory of you being there.
Yeah,
You don't remember your parents leaving.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
yeah. So I would like to see what changes that are within sort of buildings. Like, does it still look the same? What's different about it? Obviously, since I've been gone, a fuckload's changed, especially underground.
Yeah. Well,
The underground
you say that.
changed. Yeah. I just didn't know about the underground.
Yes, that's what
So I
Reacher
got-
said, to be fair, is that it was already there.
Yep.
And
Then they sold it to some
and
rich
Sparrow
family.
said, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sold it to some rich family, which was you.
Yeah.
So it was already there.
Yeah.
So what do we
but-
perceive? Unless anyone else wants to do any. That could just copy it.
I did, yeah.
That was
That was weird.
Are you looking for anything, River?
Yeah, you didn't on some docks.
On the docks outside Cobble Estate.
yeah.
What's happening?
I've looked for
Ships, people,
and people.
changes.
Oh,
Can I do it?
I
Can
got
I
a
do
plus 50.
what else am I going to look for?
Plus 15.
Yes.
away the next stage.
Can
Where
I
to
do,
go?
do an insight check to see if it's recent activity or something like that? Like, is it a busy dock or has it been long abandoned?
Is it covered in dust?
Is it buildings in front of us?
Insight plus 4.
So we're at the docks. It's a big building behind us. A big estate behind us.
You can't tell if something's changed.
Or recent activity, rather.
Yeah, recent
Ships and dinghies.
Dock area looks basically the same. You can't really see the buildings because they're atop of cliffs. Ships, no ships. There is a dinghy. People, no people.
Oh, no people at
And
Oh. Don't know. Nothing.
Was the dinghy? Does the dinghy look in quite good condition, or is it like battered, like it's been tied up there for ages?
it's been tied up there a while, but it looks serviceable.
Okay.
Right.
So
Now
that's not been left there for 10 years.
Here's the question then to you, Milo. We could either go and explore Toscobble Estate, knowing that Reach is there and that he's going to do some random
God
crap
knows
to
what
us
else
again.
is there as well.
God knows what else is there again. Or we can have come this close and then leave again. It's entirely up to you. It's not my estate.
Not
not his
now.
I think it's Richard Kyron's
Yeah.
estate.
It's not really my business, but whatever you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable with, I'm sure all of us will support you.
Don't really know.
Did you have any secret hidden things in Toscobble Estate? Obviously, he's got this underground thing. Have you got anything that we could potentially go and like, oh yeah, I had a secret room where I used to store all of my really cool stuff.
the Godender room.
Yeah, something like that.
The Gender room, they
something
call
your
it.
family might have.
No, it was just how I grew up.
Okay, but you were wealthy.
Fairly well off.
And you didn't have any like special trinket room.
No, I didn't even know all that shit was down there.
Fair. Okay, I just wondered if your parents had something like that, but
Don't know.
Are we going in or not?
I mean, guess we can. Let's go have a look.
Alright.
We're here.
Up to you.
Let's be sneaky though.
Yep.
what's the best way in?
Yeah, from here.
There.
Straight up the stairs.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Is it worth me doing Pass Without Trace again?
Not on creaky stairs. Maybe when we get towards the inside.
Yeah, because it doesn't make us invisible, it just makes us dead stealthy.
I could just make us invisible.
I mean, there is that. Do that. I would rather stay out of sight because Reach is far.
The only thing with Reacher is that
it wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter to him. He sees through all kinds of stealth and invisibility. The way I'm seeing this is if we're trying to be sneaky, we're hiding from everyone that is there that isn't Reacher. Reacher's going to know we're here.
Yeah.
He knows we're here.
Yeah.
He actively brought us inside the house.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care. It's one, if anyone else is there. But to be honest, if anyone else is there,
let's go in.
Let's just end them.
Let's go in and then deal with this God meeting that we keep thinking about. Let's just.
I mean, I do have this,
Oh, have what?
sort of gesture to my bag, and we've got the holy hand grenade in there.
Right.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So it's like if you can't have Toscobble Estate, no one can.
Essentially, yeah.
Nice. Is this the goal? You want to go and put a large explosive device in
Your
the main
ans-
house of Toscobble Estate?
Your ancestral family home.
Is this what you're planning?
Yeah.
I think it's definitely one of his plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what you want to do,
The plans are
why don't we just
If
do
I
that?
can't have it, Reach can't have it.
Okay.
Let's go blow this shit up then.
I mean, it depends. If we get up there and find there's like, there's an entire room full of babies, we probably won't do that.
Oh, okay.
You know,
It's an orphanage.
We won't go to the orphanage room then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
if there's an orphanage room, we want to know about it though. We don't.
Okay.
We still want to know about the orphanage room.
Right.
Suck it into the bottle, put the bottle in the kitchen.
Oh, that's a sick idea. A double whammy explosion.
That means leaving. That means getting the.
Bottle of shrinking.
That means losing the bottle of shrinking. If you're prepared to do that,
That is a useful line.
The only thing with that, Milo, is that with the bottle of shrinking exploding, I would imagine would only be dangerous to people in the immediate vicinity because it's not going to damage.
Yeah, but it gives us enough time to get the fuck out of there.
before
Because
the
there's only
grenade
17
explodes.
seconds before this thing explodes.
Yeah.
Not 18.
So you're adding
That is too many.
Well, basically,
19.
the bottle is a
19 is right out.
The bottle's the delay.
Is the fuse delay?
Yeah.
Are you sure it won't go off at 16?
No, 16 is too few.
Okay.
I'm feeling a bit exposed out here. We need to
We need to move.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need to move. All right, let's head in.
Okay. So
Are you going to make us invisible?
No.
slunk across the docks to a staircase at the far end. And as you look around, you see this staircase winds its way up through the cliff's face, sort of switchbacking, so that you can make your way up the 150 odd feet of cliff. Oh. And God burps. The entire of reality shakes. And you just hear God go, "Pardon me."
Sorry.
What was that?
Must have been something I ate.
Must have been the wind.
And you make your way to the top of this
staircase in the carved out of the very cliffs themselves, and you find yourself in a sort of a walled area, really, full of a number of buildings, and beyond this sort of wall, you can see looming is the main house. And there's a gate in the wall. A gate this time, not a door.
Not a fence.
But still in a wall.
No fences.
No.
No.
Well, there might be. You don't know.
I never know.
No, apparently not.
They're on all the ships.
Sometimes there's a fence.
Yeah. But there isn't in this occasion.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Head up to the gate.
Just going to head straight up to the
I'll
gate.
turn to Milo. You got the lead, mate.
Yeah.
It's got like a little latch thing. Do you lift it?
Yeah.
Open the gate. Swing it open. Creep through. Poke your head round.
Yeah.
Kick it down.
I will
Blast a
have
hole through it.
A little peek around the
peek.
gate.
A little peekaroo.
Yes.
Okay. A peekette.
Yes.
Okay. A peekling.
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 And you poke your head around. And with the perception of...
Plus 15.
Plus 15.
Wow.
Yeah, it's real perceptive. You see that the garden has been well maintained. And the house looks in good condition. There doesn't appear to be anyone around.
Okay.
There is a wisp of smoke rising from one of the chimneys. One of the many chimneys at Toscobble Manor House in the Toscobble estate.
Come on, guys.
Yep,
Kath,
just follow in my way.
you have to go in sideways.
That's fine.
Yep.
There's only about there's about 20 minutes left of Big Booty Kath.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't suppose Kath would even know that.
No.
Nah. Only Milo would know.
Yes.
I suppose
Don't get stuck indoors with the holy hand grenade bomb. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have to lop bits of Kath off.
I mean, he could just drop the spell at any point at this point.
He could.
Yeah.
But he's not going to.
No.
What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you looking for?
I am going to go and search for the back door.
Morning.
Tradesman's entrance.
Yep.
Well, the
Or-
kitchen. The back
Okay.
kitchen door.
The back kitchen as opposed to the front kitchen.
So you can turn an
It's an
exit into an
estate.
entrance.
Many kitchens.
Okay.
Side
and
kitchens.
Only if you ask nicely.
Yep.
I,
You know where that is. You grew up here. You
On
don't
the
need to search
birthday.
for it. You know where that is.
Okay, I'll go there then.
Okay. You go there.
And I will open the door.
Yes. Carefully.
Yeah.
Do you poke your head around? Do you open? Do you slam it open? Do you kick it open?
I'll have
Shoot a hole
another-
through it?
Another little peekling round.
Another peekling?
Yes.
Pickling. Pickling duck.
Okay. Yes.
What do I see?
You see a kitchen.
Anybody there?
No.
Even with all the music playing.
It's just in your heads.
Oh God. This isn't
Eric.
real.
No.
Right.
Shall we?
Break into this house.
I mean, the door's open.
Oh, okay. Then it's easy. Can I look into the kitchen?
Yes.
Is this where this chimney smoke was coming from?
It's not the kitchen, but if this building.
Okay, it's this building. All right. So the fire in the kitchen hasn't been lit. Is it cold in here?
I mean, it's a warm day.
It's a warm day, but
Yeah.
is it like?
It's not hot like a kitchen would normally be.
Yeah, like, it's not active kitchen.
Is it weird that there's no one around?
Yeah, very,
Very much so. Yeah.
very weird.
I don't like saying it's quiet. Too quiet.
We could make it less
You just
quiet.
did. I'm afraid.
I mean,
I think
are we
Milo wants to
being-
make it loud.
Are we trying to be stealthy here? Are we
Yeah, but
trying to
loud
sneak?
in like 12 to 24 hours time.
Yeah. all right.
that doesn't.
Well,
seem
2 to 24
Are
hours.
we trying?
Yeah.
Are we trying to sneak around here?
Well, now we've seen there's no
From
key.
1 hour 59 to 23 hours and 59 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
Reach or not, I'd still like to sneak around.
Oh, Jeff says he's about to shout.
Hello. Yeah.
You want to sneak around? You want to creep through the house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
if that's the plan.
We can.
I'm just stealth
Following you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, just stealth.
lots of stealth checks then.
Yeah, stuff.
This is going to go well with Faketh.
20.
You could dance.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Okay,
I
very
rolled
stealthy.
A 4.
Well done.
Oh no, reliable talent. So it'd actually be naturally 30.
Yeah. A natural 30.
No, sorry. 26.
26. Okay. Yes, River.
13.
13. Not super stealthy.
11.
Even less stealthy.
10.
Even less stealthy.
27.
Okay. These two.
How did that work?
I know.
These two melt away into the shadows. You three just wander into the kitchen, just
We try
like
and all come in at the
opening
same time.
drawers,
Yeah.
checking the cupboards for things.
Yeah.
God, look at the state of this silverware.
Look at
And is there anything in the cupboard?
You'll just hear a touch from the shadows.
Is there any food that gone off?
No, there's a few tins.
You tin.
Yeah.
But basically bare, other than that.
Yeah, it's not like a... Yeah.
Bear.
There's a bear in one of them. Oh, a bear! Shut that cupboard again.
But there's no food. There's
No fresh food.
staff. I mean, we know that he's ancient and weird and magical and all this.
I seem to remember him not really...
He drinks a lot.
Yeah.
Where? Milo. Okay, what are we looking for?
Well, just... We could carry on searching the place if you want for any sort of further information.
It's your
or we could
family's
just
house. Do you
set
just
the bomb and go.
Why would you want to blow up an empty house then?
Yeah.
It's Reacher's holiday home, isn't it?
All right, well,
Get
if
one
you're
over on him,
going to
then
blow up anywhere, blow up the dregs downstairs. Don't just blow up an
not
empty
going
house.
back downstairs.
Do you really think the loss of bricks and mortar is going to be an inconvenience
Yeah.
to Reacher?
It's not
He
gonna really
leveled
get one
Ironside
over.
and had it fucking remade. Losing a building isn't going to affect him in any way, shape, or form. If you want to damage the guy, then maybe downstairs, but he called them pests.
Yeah.
I don't think anything we do here is going to affect Reacher. So it's more a case of if you just want to blow up this place, fine. But at the moment, what we're seeing is empty kitchens and empty houses. Like, that just seems like a weird thing to waste such a powerful item.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
could spend time just dismantling it brick by brick if you just want
Should
it
we
down.
go... I don't know then.
We'd just be blowing up an ass.
Jeff's just going to cast thaumaturgy on himself
Yeah.
and just shout, "Hello! Is anybody here?"
Ahoy! Yes, I know I said I wouldn't do nautical greetings anymore, but it's hard to resist when the air smells so much of rum and poor decisions. Yeah. Anyway, settle in for your, moment with the Dungeon Master. Firstly, it's utterly fantastic having you here with us on deck again. I'm thrilled to bits that you've chosen to rejoin the floating insanity that is Roll Britannia. Without your marvellous support, we would have been blasted by the cannibals of podcast obscurity a long time ago. So from all of us on board, thank you so much for being here. Right then, Pedro! It's that time again. Wait, why are you covered in jelly and custard? You've tried to steal some trifle. Okay, go on. And it turned out to be a mimic. God, Pedro, you're lucky to be alive. How did you get out of there? You didn't. You just shoved it back in the pantry before it got proper hold of you. Yeah, you bravely ran away, Pedro. Now, I do need to tell Gorgon about this immediately before he never trusts another dessert again. No, I don't want to lick you. Gross. Just hand the scroll over and go and get cleaned up. Shoo, bird, shoo. Anyway, this week's shout out goes to Mike Tainton? Sorry if I've said that wrong. Who shouted us out on Blue Sky recently whilst we were at the UK Games Expo. Thank you so much for doing that, Mike. Want to shout out to your very own? Well, it's easier than Milo losing his clothes during a teleportation spell. Find us on the 7 Cs of social media, whether that be Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, X, Mastodon, and don't forget, of course, our Discord server brimming with people who know what a D20 is and how to use it. Yeah. Remember, if a like just won't do it, you're going to have to send us a meme, doodle your favourite scene, or summon a cursed treasure chest of compliments, or whatever floats your boat, really. We don't mind, just as long as you get involved. And if you really enjoy our salty shenanigans, why not give us a glimmering 5-star review? However you listen, be that Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, Good Pods, Podurama, Podchaser, any of them really. Leaving a review really, really helps. I read every single one of them, and I really, really appreciate it. If you want to go one step further, then there's good news. You should join the official Roll Britannia Patreon with tiers starting from as little as £2 a month. You could unlock boatloads of bonus content, artwork, backstories, behind-the-scenes content, early access to video content, all sorts of things, and of course ad-free episodes. The glittery nonsense that we can't squeeze in the main show is abundant, and every gold piece that we make is ploughed back into the show to make it even bigger and better just for you. Mate, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships!
Is anyone out there? Another salesperson enduring the endless search. Exhausting. If you want to get right to the right conversations, you need LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Whether you're looking for new leads or strengthening existing relationships at your top accounts, get right to the right conversations with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Try LinkedIn Sales Navigator now with a free 60-day trial at linkedin.com/trial. That's linkedin.com/trial.
Terms and conditions apply!
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Before you head back off like Flashman fleeing his commitments, hit that all-important subscribe button and then you won't miss an episode. Or worse, find yourself being roped into testing Keth's latest fermented kelp surprise. Just gross. Right, off with you. Pedro's getting my desk all very sticky and, well, you've got an adventure to get back into, so go on, get back in there. Go! You don't hear a response.
And that was loud.
Yeah. It reverberated around the estate.
No.
I think we're alone.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
From the shadows, that laugh.
I break my stealth.
Well, in that case then, can I go to
have it back?
My old bedroom?
Okay.
See what that's like.
Yeah. Okay. You do?
We could have for one last go.
Anyone want to go to Maris's bedroom? Sorry,
yeah,
Milo.
I'm going to come up to Maris's.
Who are you?
They shared a bedroom, so.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to the M boyhood toss couple.
Yeah,
bedroom.
half of it. It's like a line down the middle.
Yeah, there is, yeah. One's green and one's purple.
I'm guessing it's not the same.
No.
Oh, whose sock is that in the corner?
Just, it looks like a bunk room.
Standing on it.
Yeah, it still looks like a bedroom.
Rigid sock.
Yeah, but not like a child.
Like converted into an office.
Yeah, no.
say-
No, it's a gym now.
You say a
You
bunk
left home.
room, is that for like a soldier's bunk room?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I roll, see if I can find any useful items or weapons or...
You can roll to look around.
So roll to loot.
roll to loot, yeah.
After you do this.
Was it plus 15 still, is it?
Yeah, for perception.
Yeah. There's some pillows.
Mm-hmm. Boring.
There's some blankets.
Ugh. There's nothing here.
Hate blankets.
There's some bunk beds.
No.
There's a used toothbrush.
Nothing here, lads.
Can I have a look around the rest of the house? I'm trying to find an office and I know the dangers of going into a toss couple library, but I'm looking currently.
Runs in the family.
In theory, there should be a map of the local area somewhere in the house.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I'm looking for.
You're looking for a map? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hunt around and eventually you find an office.
Okay.
And there's conveniently, a map on the wall.
Lovely.
I want to go and try
Of the Sword Coast.
Of the Sword Coast.
Is there
Local
any kind
area.
of room of memorabilia of a sphere show that Malrus might have been quite proud about of all of his different...
Or his parents.
No,
were like,
true.
Ah,
It would
boy.
not have been there now.
No, there is not.
Surely
that.
would have kept that in his bedroom, and his bedroom's not.
I don't know. He had a whole
They're not
show.
going to keep that.
He wasn't living there at the time.
Oh, yeah, it's when he was
His parents might have had a memorabilia room.
They weren't living. They weren't living there
I
either.
left this house when I was about 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay.
And he doesn't know when they left.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're still here as far as he's concerned.
Could be.
He has no idea.
Mummy, daddy.
Let's blow it up.
One day they were here, and the next day not.
And they were gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the map. Is the map? You said it's on the wall. Is it too big?
It's like a big
That's campaign.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to sort of study the map.
Okay, roll a study check then, please.
What would that be?
That's an intelligence roll. Let's go with investigation, I think. Well, what are you looking for in particular?
So this is. I'll just describe the action that I want to do. Basically, I want a portable version of this map.
Right. So
you're the navigator, aren't you, Jeff?
Yeah.
Just take the map off the wall.
No,
It's
too
massive.
Big. It's too big.
It's big.
Jeff and Keth.
Can't you use your disturbed artistic copy?
It would take ages, though.
It would. And he'd moan about it.
And he'd moan about it. When it's literally just, I don't want it, it doesn't need to be super accurate. I just need to kind of be able to plan out a route to where Riley went from here. Because we've got a broad overview map of like the world.
Yeah.
And I need a smaller sort of
Of this sort of
location map.
region.
Of this sort of region.
Yeah.
Keth, do you think that's something as a ranger?
Probably a skill a ranger would have, yeah.
Yeah.
I could plot a route through there once I've got the map.
I do have cartographer's tools.
That's very handy.
That's why I was coming to you.
Yeah.
So if the three of us can make a smaller copy of this map, and then Keth can kind of plan out
a
route.
Now,
I think
I'm just saying I have cartographer's tools because it says it on my character sheet. In the world, I don't know how I would suddenly pull cartography. Can we use Search Mountains have some cartographer's tools?
Yeah, for sure you
Search
can.
the office for something.
Let's roll for that then, please.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check.
Let's all have a dig around, I suppose, just in case.
Nothing from me.
23.
23?
Was that investigation?
Yes, please.
16.
16?
15.
15.
But it was a natural 2.
I mean, Jeff finds opens a drawer somewhere. He's still not being very stealthy. He's just opening drawers and cupboards. Like
I just shouted.
Yeah,
I don't need
you
to
two
be
are
stealthy.
Keth's still creeping around.
How long have I been creeping around now?
Boom, slam, not that one. Open, shut. Couldn't give a shit.
Is he big fat Kev?
Not yet. You are in the office though, with those two, and
he doesn't fill a room, by the way. He's just a big fat bloke.
He's just a big, £600.
690.
690.
But he's not room filling.
No.
Unless he was a portal.
But he is take the wall down to get him out of a regular sized door size.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we're busy doing that.
Can you roll a slight? I think it's a dexterity, probably sleight of hand to accurately redraw this map.
Do I get some sort of proficiency?
Do you have proficiency in cartographer's tools?
Well, it says just in tools.
Yeah, so that would be your proficiency. So
Yeah.
you can add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. Because otherwise it's a straight D20 roll.
So 17 plus 6 is 23.
Nice.
Actually, there's a thing for skills you don't have an ability in. But yeah, you've got an ability in it anyway. 23, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you draw a pretty good representation.
Excellent.
And then you hand it over to Keth so he can plot a route.
Sure.
And I think that's probably a nature check, maybe? Survival check, I think. Survival, we're going to go with.
Survival.
Yes,
Okay.
please. To plot a route through the...
Why are we asking the
Wells.
one who's not the fittest to do the survival check?
Survival of the fattest.
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
plot
his
a
arse.
route.
A route. But it's still a route. I only get +1 to survival because
Yeah.
it's wisdom.
A ranger with a +1 to survival. Bizarre.
I beat that.
We haven't done a lot.
Should I plot
I've got a
It's
+3.
wisdom, isn't it?
Has everyone else got better survival
Yes.
than the
It
ranger
seems
does?
like I grew
Yes.
up around it.
Right, can you all just roll a perception check? We're gonna.
In
I'm
that
not gonna
case
ask.
then. In
You're
that
all
case
going to
then.
roll a perception check just to see if you see the route he's plotting
Okay.
while he's doing it.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Mhm.
10. 14.
14.
19.
19.
Nice.
18.
18.
Oh, yeah, you've got plus 15. haven't you?
The two Hortons, sorry, the River and Paul. River and Milo. Jesus, this is confusing. Both sort of catch a glimpse of what Keth's drawing. And River, you sort of look at it and you just sort of think, roll a survival check for me. And you, Milo, as well, please roll a survival check.
9.
Am I about to be smug?
I think you're about to be
I want my really.
You're about to be very smug.
Oh shit.
Have you got inspiration? You must
Go
have
on.
inspiration.
Go on.
No, I don't have inspiration.
What did you roll?
Suppose she hasn't. Yeah.
1.
Plus.
So
I don't think
Does
River
it
looks
matter? I
at
don't
River
think
looks
he used
over
it.
and sees the route you've plotted, and
After the fight.
looks at it and
Must
goes,
be my good
"That's a
choice.
I thought you.
That's a stupid route. Why would you go that way?" And says, "No, what?" And draws a new route, like pushes you away, draws a whole new route that is 4 times longer.
Why doesn't he draw one?
Because he just rolled badly and he didn't have a better solution. You rolled incredibly badly and are convinced you have a better solution.
Yeah.
No, my route is obviously the best. I'm the ranger. Get out of the way. Pair of fools. And then here is our route.
Okay.
Milo's spotted your route and sort of a bit judgmental of it, but it's like,
Can't think of anywhere better.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure there's a better route, but I ain't got a fucking clue.
Based on...
Been a while since I've been here.
I like the narrative, like you would, for routes and planning, ranger, yes, but Keth does not specialise in wisdom.
Yeah,
No, apparently not.
How many days do you think it would take us to get there?
I think it would be not knowing anything. I think 3 minutes.
Fuck, we better go now then.
Yeah. No, I was joking.
3
3 months.
Best part of 3 days.
Best part of 3 days.
3 minutes. 3 years. I don't know. Somewhere in between 3 minutes and 3 years.
About that many.
3 something.
The map that's on the wall.
Yes.
How many? Because presumably that was done by like proper Royal Guard cartographers, right?
Yes.
So it'll have a key and a scale. And
Yeah, for sure.
How many?
This one is to
days-
scale.
Oh yeah, that one is to scale. That's true. Yeah.
Like a proper map should be.
That wasn't drawn by some buffoon in a fez.
On a whiteboard.
Wow. Oh no. But we are going to need more maps a bit later on, so don't drop the whiteboard.
Yeah, but please come back when we need you.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry, carry on.
How many days travel is Galea away?
A week.
Okay. Are we heading in the opposite direction of Galea, or are we heading towards it?
Sort of tangential.
Okay. And it's there. I see. Okay.
How many degrees?
About 45.
Give or take.
It
Fair
will
enough.
bring us
That's
a
fine.
bit closer, but obviously it's not.
A bit closer, but it's not a direct route.
Sure.
From the place that we want to go to, how far is it to Galea? Can we work that out?
About half a week.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah. So it'd be 3 days to get there, and then maybe like another 3.5 to get to Galea. All right.
So we can go see Doris and sort that out.
Yeah.
It's funny how it works out like that.
Yeah. Weird, right?
Odd, really odd.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Okay. We need to have a rest though.
If only you were in a house with beds
with
in
beds.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd be happy. Milo, is there a particularly secure wing of the building?
Do you have a wide?
Let's just hope that it's all been left hunky-dory for you.
I think
Let's
we
hope.
should do shifts.
Well,
Yeah.
you've got an arcane lock, haven't you? Can't you just put us in a room and just lock us in?
Yeah.
As long as
Nothing
everyone-
bad could be locked in here with you.
Has everyone been to the toilet before he locks the door?
Can't we find an ensuite?
I'd still like to
Can we
do.
find it on?
Just so
is a
you
big
can,
matter,
just so
I
you can
suppose.
chill in the bath.
I'll
Yes.
volunteer to keep.
fair.
Got a problem with that?
No, that's fine. I don't know how you sleep. Sorry.
She sleeps in the
Yeah,
water.
sorry.
I
I could do with
Oh
having
no, not that.
Here's
Make
a
that
toilet
cannon.
nap to
Here's
get
a
some
toilet
spell
bowl
slots
for you.
back. We might be able to knock that travel down.
Chip just starts pouring water on the floor.
I'm getting your bed ready. Chip starts making a puddle.
Sorry, Jeff.
We could all have. We can all do a long rest whilst taking it in shifts. If we did like a 12-hour long rest,
Yep.
and then we kept like 4 hours of watch each.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of us would have to keep watch, therefore, but we could then all get a long rest. But I'm happy to go first.
Oh.
I'll go second.
Yeah, I'll take a shift.
Okay.
I'm not that tired.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like the look of that bunk bed. Am I going there? Top bunk.
Yeah.
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
I was about to
I'd
go
say it probably fit.
I'm off for a bath.
So,
Let's not forget it's canon that if I
Okay.
enter a body of water, I can just appear out of another round
that is
one
true.
somewhere.
That's really
She
nice.
can.
That's really
That
nice.
is true. Now, but only when it's convenient to the story.
Only when it's convenient to the story. Never in combat.
No.
Yeah.
Have you detected my potential shenanigans?
Yes, I have. So, okay. Here's what happens. You,
Arcane lock.
Milo goes around and arcane locks everything he can possibly find.
Sure.
Because he can cast as a cantrip, apparently.
Cupboards,
At will,
windows,
yeah, anything.
How long does it
If
last
it moves, he locks it.
drawers,
Until
Toilet seat.
dispelled.
This place is like glowing with arcane locks.
everyone's flies.
Really powerful.
Until dispelled.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Does it have a range on it? Like if
Touch.
you get
Yeah.
But if you get far enough away, it's just
once he's done it, it's done.
Mate, let's just lock the gates on our way out.
Literally,
it's ridiculous.
If we're walking through,
you can beat it with a strong enough strength check, but it's really high.
This is why I don't think we need
not quite that high, but
to be doing shifts. We could just
just in case we don't know what fuckery's going on. I know, but then we don't know what fuckery's going on. Reaches magic.
Kind of
so I mean,
fuckery is this?
Exactly.
That's her ringtone.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, if one of us...
That's what happens when the Stone of Fast speech goes off and it's one of these guys.
Do something.
That's now canon, yes.
No, but what I mean is, if one of us is on watch and then suddenly, I don't know, the walls start bleeding, right? Then they can wake everybody else up.
Should probably leave, boys.
Guys, the walls have started bleeding. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's these weird twins down there.
I've got this weird feeling that if we don't, something bad's going to happen in the night.
Yeah.
It's fine. You don't have to keep watch. Me, River, and Milo.
I'm not that tired. I'm happy.
We're good.
Okay.
You can rest.
I need a nap.
Kev goes to his top bunk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Who's taking watch?
Me first.
Derek's taking watch.
Then Milo.
I'm getting in the bath.
You're getting River gets in the bath.
Relax as can.
Milo goes to
Bed.
Which bed?
Not under care.
Not under care.
Oh,
because I'm in there.
Sorry, just clarify. Watch order. Me first, then Milo, then River.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Bed in just another bed in the house somewhere. Or just another bunk in the same room?
Another bunk in the same room.
Okay, another bunk in the same room. Top, bottom?
Are you a top or we're at a bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom bunk. Jeffrey?
That's not anywhere near the shenanigans that's happening.
Nothing's happening yet.
To the best.
Yeah.
You'd have gone where?
I'd have gone to the bottom bunk.
The bottom bunk under Keth?
Yeah, I thought we'll just... how many beds are in the room? How many pairs of bunk beds?
Lots. Let's say 10.
Oh,
like a barracks.
Okay. If it's like a full barracks, then I would have taken a separate bed. I thought it was like two, like one of the cabins that we used to...
No. There's a few in there.
Okay,
That's so long ago now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Remember Carlexa?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a bathroom. You're not going to go in the one next to it, might you?
That'd be weird.
You leave
Be
one
weird.
space.
You find it?
Yeah.
I'll find my...
You will leave one in between each other.
One bunk gap.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go on the top. I want to go on the bottom.
You're on the bottom bunk as well. So bottom bunk, top bunk.
Yep.
Okay. And
bath on watch.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. And just as everyone's starting to like lay down, bit of a nap, there's a colossal racket and a huge cloud of dust erupts from the room you're in. And as the dust clears, there is a hole in the floor where the bunk bed with Kef on used to be, and downstairs in a collapsed pile of smashed wood and floorboards, you see Big Fat Kef. Hey!
A plan was made, a doubt was cleared, the sparrow was slow, then disappeared. With garden gates passed and the house reclaimed, they wandered the halls where Milo was named. Maps were redrawn, a route was debated, so Keth's mighty mass, so the floorboards deflated. Will the floor hold fast or collapse from Keth the half-hour? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Britannia!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Now, hang on a tick. What is that on the horizon? Is it a storm? A kraken? No, it's recognition because, well, Captain S.M. Timbers Esquire, yes, that glorious bearded menace from the podcast What You Are Listening to, Roll Britannia, has only gone and got nominated for a Crit Award. That's right, Best NPC for 2025. Well, no, I ain't ever chased awards, see? But if people wants to give me one, well, who might argue, eh? Go on then, cast your votes, and make an old pirate smile. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tap the link in the episode description, or head to critawards.com to vote for the only captain who's made piracy look this charming. And if I don't win, that Derek will definitely be walking the plank again.
No, please, Tippers, have mercy. I've forgotten how to swim.